Hi everyone, this is Sports Replay. So this is gonna be a very angry video. You're gonna be a lot of anger throughout this video. So yeah, obviously did really shit. Probably the worst round, just absolute disaster, absolutely garbage. Yeah, just pretty much just everything went to shit. Yeah, dropped down to over 50,000, and I wasn't expecting this time of year I'll be this low ranked. Maybe 20, 30,000, maybe 50,000 is pathetic. For someone who's been playing this for a while now, should doing way better. And it's just pathetic. I'm so over this fucking game. I'm so fucking over it. I'm so over it. Just shit after shit. You get players injured, players not playing, performing, or get injured halfway through, don't play. It's just an absolute fucking joke. Absolute fucking joke, Supercoach. Absolute fucking pathetic. You got Sheasel 77, crap, everyone has him. Clark 09, 109, that's fine. Alright, Holmes 76, Geelong smashed Port but only gets 76. How that happen works? How's that work? Ridiculous. You smash his side and you get 76? Pathetic. Roberts 84. Would like to trade him eventually, but no. Reed 75, that's okay. He's gone up to 418. Best rookie of the year. DeConning 63. He's going to have to be a trade out ideally this week, but it's going to be a hold due to this drama. It's just shit like this. This pisses me off. And then Carroll 31 didn't really go up at all. That's another annoying thing. Sammy Brock 57. Almost scored as much as Zach Merritt. Yeah, so that's okay. It's one of the few okay things in his side this week. At least West Coast hold on to him and they end up winning West Coast. So good for them. Dacos 95. Yeah, just whatever. Crap VC option. It's been average the last couple of weeks. And Josh Dunkley, 110. That's okay. That's all right. Standard score. Callahan, 110. That's okay. Sarong, 117. Thought he might do a little bit better considering, Ferrero did well, which is a bit of a surprise. Playing GWS doing pretty ordinary. Considering they started the season off well. So, look, I guess it's okay. It's one of the few things that went okay this week. It could have been even worse. Rosie, 91. Was probably one of the best players, to be honest. Everyone else was just terrible in the second half. So, yeah, look, Rosie's been not a disaster, but he's been average. If he does get that defender status, great. I'll just still hold on to him. Probably, well, due to the drama, what's going on, which I'll get to the things what's sort of really bugged me. Because I haven't even got to the worst yet. And then you've got 108, Will Ashcroft. Yeah, sort of one of the few things that went okay, and then Levi Ashcroft, 68. He's probably going to have to be a trade-out player. And then Max Hoare, 51. So he's going to have to go, ideally, as well. So that's another thing that I'm frustrating about. He has to stay on field, and due to the other bullshit that's going on in this week. So we'll start off with Hoare not getting selected. Great job, West Coast, bunch of idiots. I mean, you won, so good for you guys, but you're not playing any guys performing well in the VFL. Yeah, who cares about Supercoach players? Fuck them, honestly. And then you got Al Hooley, 47. Gets subbed after half time. Was actually okay. Can actually probably take a bit of risk. No, let's sub him out. Wasn't even our worst player. Great job, Brad Scott. I can go on about him. Camporelli didn't play. I think it was listed as emergency. Not playing. Another silly decision from Carlton. Why don't you just play all the young players, Carlton? You're not performing that great. Just play all the young players. Actually give them the game. Because you're going to finish bottom of the ladder in a few years' time when Tasmania comes in playing these old players. If they're underperforming, just bring the young players. And then Sherry, 150. Really performing well. Probably the best ruckman with Gaunt at the moment. It's funny that the two highest scoring players, or some of the two highest scoring players have been ruckman. Sherry and Gaunt. And then DeConning. Yeah, didn't play. So a lot of people did trade him out. We'll see how we go. If he's not playing next week, he's trading out to Vizentini most likely, if he is selected. So who do Port play next week? They play Saturday, so it'll come out on Friday, the full teams. Or maybe Thursday potentially, not the whole team. So, look, if Vizentini's playing, I'm trading DeConning, and if he's not playing, Carlton seems to be getting an early game, so that should make it a bit easier getting decision. So that shouldn't be too bad in that. Hopefully, because I'm just over it. Players traded Conning. And it sort of fucked up the week because then I had to bring in a few of these other low rookie score, which we'll get into in a minute. Because, the anger still hasn't fully ended yet. And then we got Ranklin, 90 average score, but most people have him, so it's not a huge deal. Chad Warner, 126, probably the best thing that happened this week in my team. Yay! Main reason why Sydney beat Carlton. That's the only one of the few good things that happened this week. Great job, Sydney, for beating Carlton. And then Nick Martin, 95. Not bad when your team gets smashed by almost 100 points. Scored a goal. Could have got, 2 more goals. He scored a couple behind, so that could have been over 100. Was one of our better players, so that could have been a bigger disaster. And then McRae, 77. Everyone has him. Who cares? And then Horn Francis, yay! He gets injured. Another player injured in my side. Woo! You're thinking, well, everyone has him. And you think, oh, okay, well, it's not such a big deal. You might be correct, but we'll get in a minute. 97. So again, people, trading out Daniel. I'm glad I didn't trade him out. Panic trade, because that's very smart doing that sometimes. And then there we go. Flex 32. Kako. Yay. Brad Scott, great job. You're really helping Kako's potential. It's just, we're too predictable. Kako's that Russian chaos player. I didn't want to have him as a flex option, but, Huswaite did get selected. He getting subs, so I traded him out, hoping for one of these players, Hall or Camporelli play, or even Boyd, he didn't play. Will White did shit. Erasmus was actually okay, ended up playing a full game, I believe, for 55 is okay. So he's gone up in price. Hopefully he keeps playing. Erasmus, Freo did win. So, that's one of the only really highlights there, and it's just been absolutely shit this week, and I do not know what to do, really. All that really comes, really on Thursday and Friday night to really make up that decision who is and who isn't playing, but again, with the extended benches, we don't know exactly who, and this is a really frustrating thing with these Thursday night games. I just want to know everyone who is playing in all that week. It just makes everything a lot easier. Who's in, yes or no, make those decisions, but no, you have to wait either to Thursday and Friday, so then the full teams, or Friday, really. It's just really irritating. Who's in, who's out. I know there can be last minute sickness, whatever. That's nothing you really can do about that. But it's just, come on, so depending who's in and out, if DeConning's not playing, trading out to Visitini, which probably should have done, use that trade and just go fuck it like everyone else, because they couldn't be bothered having a player who's worth 550,000 on, which, who knows with that. I'll probably do that. Maybe get rid of DeConning. Look, he's made a bit of money. Did all right last week. Decided to hold him. Yeah, but if I traded him for Sinclair, it would have been like another 60 points better off. So I might do that. Who knows? I probably don't have the money for that. Let's see. Do I have the money for that? Probably not, because everything's just going absolutely crap. Sinclair, what's he on? 539. So he's gone up 10k. So, if you would have been a great selection to bring him in last week. 539 is okay, though, considering there's some other defenders who are just averaging less than him. They're a bit cheaper, a bit more expensive. My bad there. Sorry, my grammar's not giving me the great tonight. But, look, not quite. So, probably have to do at least, maybe just might as well use up the boost and go fuck everything this week, because that's what I'm going to be doing. Yeah, Carroll shit, everyone's shit, other than Brock and Erasmus on the bench. Just, I don't know why Hooley was sub, but great job, Brad Scott. You're an absolute genius on Saturday night. Great coaching performance, coach of the year. You are, honestly. Why would you don't you look at the Supercoach scores, honestly? So, look, that's probably what I might be doing. Any of the rookies I'm going to get out, probably no one really want to worth trading. Maybe White. Just a dumb decision, another stupid trade that I did, but I was cash hungry because there's really no good rookies this year. Well, as of late, really. So who should I bring in? Maybe Cooper Simpson. Bring him in for what? Who knows if White's going to be selected next week? Probably not. Get the cash in. Only really made 50k. What a waste of a trade that is. And then 171. Bring in to Sinclair. I'm just going to say fucking, and who cares about the buys if you have 10 players on field. Who knows? That should bring, hopefully, enough to bring Sinclair in and get rid of that issue. So bring in Sinclair, that'd be enough. What do you know? What am I doing? I'm being very silly. Bring in Sinclair. And then really the main issue is maybe I can get rid of Ashcroft, or maybe bring in, I don't know, who else in the midfield, potentially use a trade. Don't really have the money to do so. Who's actually doing all right in the midfield? Probably no one, because the rookies, it's just been absolutely shit. Maybe ideally get rid of actually Max Hall now, really, even though he's been getting a game. Really, I'll just wish it was another rookie who I can just cash in and then get rid of one of these players. So, saying what if I do get Max Hall, who's a good rookie? Even Box Hall didn't get selected, which is annoying. Worst weight was dropped, got rid of him. Just a waste of a trade, really. Yeah, no one. It just, yeah, absolutely shit with midfielders. So what I can do is just reverse that. Or maybe just bring in Sinclair in. And hopefully Al Hooley plays and have absolute shit net defence. Or if Brock or Carroll play, which ideally I don't want to do that either. Who knows? Essendon do play early with Richmond. I just hope Hooley doesn't get sub. I just can't trust any coach at the moment, really. So, I mean, I only put Sinclair on with Hall. And that's probably... Yeah, I mean, that's really left as it is. I guess Simpson and Erasmus are playing against Port. I mean, they're probably favourite to win that 3-0, which they are. We could probably take the gamble and put either one of these two here. Simpson there. And probably leave that as it and have... Yeah, I guess that might be alright there. Or maybe ideally not. Maybe swap, Sinclair back to Lulu, or because at least Hall actually gets a game, unlike some of these other rookies. Even though I wanted to trade him out this week, that would probably be it. That might be a slightly better thing. We'll see how things go. Or maybe bring Vizentini if DeConning. It all depends if DeConning's playing. If DeConning is playing, great. I can do what I want to do. If not, then... Yeah, that's pretty much it for me, really, this season with Supercoach. Yeah, fuck everything. Fuck this year. Just disaster, honestly. Just everything, just an absolute mess. Don't have Smith because I'm an idiot for removing him in round one, and I didn't bring him in early after trades because I'm a moron, because that's just who I am. Yep, see you later. You probably did better than me. Like 52% of the popular people, and everyone probably watching did better than me. If you did worse than me, yeah, we can, just say bye-bye to this season. Yeah, because... that'd be the best thing to do at this moment. Yep. Hope you had a great weekend, and yeah, fuck Supercoach.